Just want to start off by saying I don't have a webcam at the moment. I gave it away because I was bored and being generous. So I'm gonna get a webcam in a good minute. I've been trying to 1v1 people, but land my usual landing spot. For solo arena, I land here. I used to land right there, but it's always contested because the bin is too big for me to loot by myself. So I land here, I get metal, and then I most likely go to Holly Hedges or Salty. To him, y'all. Shit, my eye. I'm gonna land on a shotgun. No, I'm not. I'm landing here. Alright, first a fucking sniper, bruh. I was gonna land. I mean, started earlier and I was popping off, but Jesus Christ, kid, I don't even have a real gun. Clearly not my fight. We all know I'm dead here, right? No comment.
Why not? non-lethal weapons might be more dangerous than you think. Hey, it's Lawrence Jackson with NBC News, and I'll tell you how cops around the world use them. You might have seen pictures of injuries some people have gotten from non-lethal weapons after attending protests. And if you've seen them, you know they're not easy to look at. There's a lot of discussion around the ways police departments regulate protests as more and more people are speaking out about excessive force used against peaceful protesters. So we talked to Dr. John Torres, a medical expert and practicing emergency room physician, about what makes things like rubber bullets and tear gas so dangerous and what kind of damage they can actually do.
We don't call these non-lethal weapons, we call these less than lethal weapons because these weapons can kill, not as often as bullets, but they can.
A British medical journal study found that 3% of people hit by rubber bullets actually die from their injuries. Because even though rubber bullets are safer than standard metal ones, they still hit with a ton of force.
When it hits the body, it doesn't penetrate into the body, causing all the injuries inside that a bullet can cause. Instead, it causes blunt trauma to the body. And that blunt trauma, depending where it hits, can cause a lot of injuries, even cause death occasionally.
Rubber bullets aren't meant to hit super vulnerable areas like the head and face. So when they do, the injuries are even more drastic and can last a lifetime.
They hit the eye, the person can go blind. If they cause an internal brain injury or a skull fracture leading to a brain injury, that's a lifelong problem the person's going to be dealing with. Everything from PTSD because of the incident, all the way up to permanent brain damage, which could be with them for the rest of their life.
And while tear gas isn't as lethal as a rubber bullet, it can definitely still cause its fair share of damage.
What happens with this is it latches onto what's called your mucous membrane. This can be in your throat, this can be in your nose, this can be in your eyes, and it causes them to really accelerate how much mucus they're producing and the irritation there. If somebody has breathing issues, if they have chronic lung problems, this can cause a very big issue for them because they're breathing this in.
Rubber bullets and tear gas are popular tactics used by police here in the U.S., but in other parts of the world there are different non-lethal techniques.
There are other methods that are used in other countries, water cannons being the primary example that are used in a lot of countries around the world. That water cannon is not going to give you nearly the impact that a rubber bullet or a beanbag would give you. However, it still can injure people because they're getting thrown around because of the force of the actual water itself.
So you might be wondering, if water cannons are safer, why not use them here in America versus tear gas or rubber bullets? Well, there's a reason for that, and the civil rights movement has a lot to do with it. Water cannons were often used by police on black Americans in the 60s during organized protests and marches for equal rights.
I think water cannons themselves have their own historical context in this country, so using it might have some political ramifications that these other instruments don't seem to have.
After a Black Lives Matter group sued the Seattle Police Department to stop them from using violent ways to break up protests, a judge ordered cops to temporarily stop using tear gas and pepper spray on protesters. In Berkeley, city council members unanimously voted to permanently ban the use of tear gas by police, and a bunch of lawmakers have proposed similar bans in their respective cities as well. And over in Europe, 160 members of the UK Parliament signed a letter to stop the sale of tear gas and rubber bullets to the US. As demands for police reform grow louder and louder, this could all just be the beginning of a...
What's up? We almost finished farming here, and then depending on how many maps I get, rotate to Holly Hedges since I'm like directly in the middle this time. We'll probably transition now. start good fishing on. So somebody landed here, so I know to watch out and be careful. This dude really running from the shark. Oh, this is hilarious. I don't want to drop this because it's just freaking legendary, but at the same time I feel like I have to. I feel like I'm gonna just pick up the tactical. Hopefully I don't mess them up with it. I know I tell people that I train not to have more than 2 shotguns. I mean more than 1 shotgun in their inventory, but this is an exception in my book. I need to shoot anyway. I'm gonna just be really dependent on this shotgun though. I'm pretty much in zone, and I should be able to chill, but at the same time, I don't want to. So I'm gonna start rushing everything. I don't even sweat like that. I don't even know why my hands sweating. I'm gonna hide this in the bush. There's not a lot of fishing spots here for some strange reason.
Let's go.
And now you want to join.
Sir, I was doing my own live stream.
I'm streaming right
That's what
now.
I'm doing now.
Oh, see, we're both streaming.
I was in 8th place.
Superman, let's go! Ah, it's wrong, ah! Okay, I'm done. Man, this summer was fun.
Live stream. This is my weird cousin.
Yes,
Weird
ma'am.
cousin. This is
Yes.
my live stream.
Has anybody been watching yours at the moment?
Uh-uh.
Me neither. See, we're both small-time YouTubers. Look at us. Who would have thought?
I'm on Twitch.
Oh, I used to be on Twitch, but then I forgot my account name, so I started streaming back on YouTube. When I stream on Twitch, I get like 5 viewers. That's probably the most. It depends on how I play, cause back in season like 2 or 5, maybe I forgot which one. I just had like 15 viewers at once, and I had 22 at one point, but then kind of got lower and lower.
I've been playing for 56 minutes, and we just took a like 10-minute break.
Can I get like
Right.
one?
You're level 35. I'm a level.
Why are you running? Whoa, kiddo! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, 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 hey!
Is this me, or do you hate him, Voyager, the Martyr Squad?
I hate him.
Like Martyr. Yeah, I hate him, bro. It was them and the real life player was shooting me. The real life player killed me while I was killing the Martyr. That thing was just shot. Do you have Aquaman? Because I'm pretty sure you do.
Nope.
Wow. Do you have Deadpool?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, I got Deadpool. Yeah, I forgot.
You got Scuba Zone?
Scuba what?
Scuba Zone. From the backpack.
I just got a blank, bruh.
I learned how to no scope.
You should have been learning that one.
Hey. I learned how to no scope with a hunting rifle.
I mean, you should have been learned that.
Shut up. Yeah.
I'm gonna just end this one because we're not playing arena anymore.